Alright, so in this video I'm going to show you how to assemble the Armadillo headphones and also give you some tips and tricks for how to do it in the best way possible. The first piece that we're going to use is the headband. When the headband first comes off the print bed, the joints are likely going to be stuck to each other and not movable. So to solve for this, we need to take each link and press it against a flat surface like we see here to make them snap into movement. And if you're feeling that you're giving a lot of force but the joint is still not moving, try using a knife and wiggling it around between the links and then press again against the flat surface. Now when you're ready, you will have the headband here and it's completely movable and a little bit flexible. Next up, let's take a look at the drivers. So you see this knot here on the cable. That knot is very important because that knot will block the forces if you pull on the cable from going directly to the solder points. Without that knot, the soldering is gonna loosen right away. Also, make sure to not touch the membrane on the driver because that could either destroy the driver or lessen the audio quality of it. When it comes to the actual soldering itself, it's quite easy. Each cable has two poles already showing, and you simply attach these pole lengths to the poles on the driver. And you can do this in any direction you would like, and the drivers will still sound amazing, just as long as you do it in the same direction on both of the drivers. Next up, we have the ear cups. When the ear cups come off the print bed, they are probably going to be perfectly movable right from the get-go, like this. And to assemble the ear cups and insert the drivers, we first need to prepare the ear padding and the grill piece right here. The way you do this is by taking the grill piece and the ear padding and then pulling the edges of the ear padding over the grill piece. Once you have done that, you can go back to the ear cup and insert the audio driver. You do this simply by taking the driver and the cable and gently and carefully pushing it into the center of the ear cup. It is important that you do not touch the membrane and also that the knot of the cable is on the inside perimeter of the ear cup. So now, with both pieces prepared, we can assemble the ear cup. And you do this by taking both pieces and then inserting them into each other and screwing in a clockwise direction like this. And when you do this, the cloth of the ear pad is going to get trapped between the cup and the grill piece, which is going to make it impossible to disassemble. So you see you can pull a little bit on the edges, but it stays fixated very strongly. The next step of the assembly will be to add the adjusters to the assembled ear cups. And we do this simply by setting them up like this and then taking one of the prepared plug pieces and pushing it through the center. Now ideally the plug piece will fit tightly there, so you won't need to use any glue or anything else. At this point in the assembly process, we can go back and add the rotators to the headband. The way you do this is by inserting the piece that is sticking out from the rotator at a 90-degree angle into each end of the headband, like this. Now, if you feel a lot of force when trying to insert, make sure that it is rotated in the correct direction because it will only go in one way. Now, once this is done, just rotate the piece 90 degrees again and it is locked into place. Let's do it for the other end as well, like this. And now we are ready to assemble the headband with the ear cups. And the way we do this is by taking the headband and assemble the ear cup and then inserting the adjuster into the rotator like this. And if you feel a lot of resistance when doing this, you probably have some residual material on the adjuster. So just take a knife or some sharp object and try to clean it a little bit. And now we do the same for the other side. Like that. And we are almost ready. The very final step of the assembly process is to put on the locker pieces. Each piece has an L and an R on it to identify which is the left and right ear cup. So before we put them on, we need to identify which is actually the left and the right one. A suggestion for how to do this would be to plug the headphones into a computer or a phone, and then try switching all the sound to one channel, and then seeing which is the left ear cup and which is the right one. Then you can take the corresponding locker piece and push it onto the adjuster just like this. And it is now tightly secured. And that is it. Now you have your own pair of 3D printed headphones. Alright, thank you for watching, and check out the website for where you can get the components and also some other products we have on there.